So I'd like to show you how to make a pinch pot. Some things I'd like to point out. Look at the rim. The rim is the top of the pinch pot. It's an even thickness all the way around, and it's not any thinner than 1/4 of an inch. Very important. Now you can't see this, but the wall thickness, the thickness of the walls of clay all the way around are the same thickness as this rim. And that's your goal when you're creating a pinch pot. Pinch pots can help us make things a lot larger without being solid and heavy clay. So this is what I'm going to teach you today. So I'm going to put this aside under plastic, and I want to make two pinch pots that are about the same size. So I'm going to start with a piece of clay, and I'm going to split it in half as equally as I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to put the piece I'm not using right now under plastic so it stays moist. I'm going to take this clay, I'm going to press it into a ball. I'm going to squeeze it between my hands very tightly, and then when I get it shaped into a ball, I'm going to really pack the clay as tightly against each other as you can. If you can imagine the little dirt particles of clay, I want them right up next to each other. No air pockets. So I'm squeezing the clay as tightly as I can. Now, got a nice little ball shape. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be pressing my thumb into the pinch pot. And I want to press it to about right there because I want the bottom to have about 1/4 of an inch of space. So I'm going to press my thumb in. You can see my fingernail disappearing. Turn, press it in a little bit more, and I've got to really feel the thickness between my finger and my thumb. And that's just about right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the pot, and I'm going to press and squeeze, turn, squeeze, turn, squeeze. And I'm squeezing and turning to feel that even thickness as I go around. You see how the pot started to turn into a mushroom? That's because this thickness, all in here, is about 1/4 of an inch. And I'm moving towards the rim of the pot. I'm bringing the clay to the rim of the pot. Press and turn. And I keep up. I see a big split. Miss Callahan, what do you do about that? Well, we're going to just smooth it out. So I'm pressing the clay, I'm supporting it from the inside with my fingers, and I'm smoothing and pressing the clay. I recommend not using water. A lot of times when you first start doing this, you want to use too much water, and it becomes pretty much a gooey mess. We want to keep our clay this perfect plastic. We're able to pinch it and bend it and move it around without breaking. I'm going to continue on pressing and turning. And I'm feeling for that even thickness between my fingers, that perfect thickness. Everything's the same all over. Now, there's my rim. I'm going to flatten it out a little bit and smooth some of these little bumps. So I'm just going to turn it upside down and give it a couple of taps. I'm just going to shape my rim, pressing as I turn it around. Smoothing, smoothing. And now I've got a little pinch pot. Main thing, even thickness walls, smooth out your cracks and your stretch marks, and a nice rim because I need to score right here to attach another pinch pot together. So I'm going to store this under plastic while I make another one. You try.